and good afternoon. This is Today in the W. It's your boy Flo. We're back for another night. We've got 4 games in the WNBA, and I'm excited to break them down right here with you. Before we begin, please, if you would kindly like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel, and share with your friends and family. We've been on a nice little stretch here. Last night, we had 1 game in the W. It was between the Sparks and the Mercury, and you know what? Good job by the Sparks, because if you're a Los Angeles team playing basketball in LA on Kobe Bryant's birthday, you better win that game. And not only win emphatically. And that's what we saw them do. You know, begrudgingly, I didn't take a spread on the Sparks. Should have. I said it out loud. I was like, you can't lose on Kobe Bryant Day if you're an LA team. Well, they came out and they looked dominant against a Phoenix Mercury team that was reeling without Diana Taurasi, without Brittany Griner. But we went 2-0 on the night. We got 2 threes from Sophie Cunningham. She hit her first 3 within the first 3 minutes of the game, bricked the next 4, and made us way to the fourth quarter. She got that second one for a plus money hit. And how about the maestro, Jordin Canada? We called out her 5.5 assists, and she got them by halftime. Now, I'll let you in on a little secret. I gave out Jordin Canada's dimes on my Instagram timeline. I said to everybody who listened, this is my favorite player of the night. Want to get some action? Take this in. So I go about my business, I go about my day, and when I come back to my Instagram story, I look at my viewers. None other than Jordin Canada was in on the assist. She was viewing the fact that we were all on her 5.5. So Jordin, from everyone here at Today in the W, shout outs to you. Probably should let everybody know that, because if we knew Jordin knew that we were taking them assists, we knew Jordin was going to hold us down. She's the maestro. It was a great matchup. Now we move on to Thursday with those 2 plays won. See if we can find some more money tonight. This is a big-time slate for me. It's 4 games. You have 1 matchup between 2 of the favorites to win the MVP. Another featuring the Chicago Sky against the Las Vegas Aces, which we figure is a smash spot for the Aces. Jewell Loyd. You know what today is? It's Kobe Bryant Day. It's 8/24. She is the Gold Mamba. She is the standard in the WNBA, the best scorer in the WNBA. I think today's some ultra significance for her. And our final game is 2 teams that really are going to scrap it out tonight, out in Dallas this time. It's the Lynx and the Dallas Wings trying to get their get back, especially Satu Sabally. We'll see if she plays in that one. But let's start with the first game of the night. It's between the New York Liberty and the Connecticut Sun. The Sun come back home after playing 4 games in 7 days, and it's a matchup between 2 MVP candidates, Nalyssa Thomas and Breanna Stewart. Now, if you look at this matchup, how about the fact that the New York Liberty haven't played in 5 days? They've got the fresher legs. They come back to the East Coast, having played in that Commissioner's Cup game, having played out against the Aces once more. They come into this game, and I love this spot for the New York Liberty. And I've got 1 official play and 2 long shots for the Liberty and the Sun. And it's none of the big headline players. It's one of the players who's another primetime player who's playing like an all-star, but is on the under the radar. And that's Jonquel Jones. We've been talking about the fact of her emergence, and we mentioned her before the Commissioner's Cup game as a player that's looked like a different player since the All-Star break. She's transformed her game offensively, defensively, grabbing rebounds, being a force, the extended range, the foot looks healthier, and she is a soft matchup against the Connecticut front line. That's starting Nalyssa Thomas at center, DeWanna Bonner at power forward, and she's probably going to see a lot of DeWanna Bonner head-to-head and a lot of double teams her way. But I love this matchup and her points in this game because I think Sandy Brondello is going to use her the right way. You know, the way that the Indiana Fever do not use Aaliyah Boston, which is do not make her a stationary post-up object. Move around the perimeter. Jonquel's got that jump shot. She's great in the pick and roll game. I think that's what you're going to see tonight. You're going to see Jonquel Jones dominating this game. I love her in 11.5 points. It's a little bit too low for me because I remember this number was maybe 12.5, 13.5 just about 1 week ago. Maybe the books forgot about who Jonquel Jones is, but she's going to remind them tonight. Recently, we've seen centers shred the Sun. Over the course of the last 6 games, Shakira Austin put up 13 points in 19 minutes. Elizabeth Williams dropped 14. The combination of Tierra McCowan and Kalani Brown scored 28 points in 30-plus minutes. Brittany Griner, 21. Aaliyah Boston, 19. A lot of numbers, but you get the point. The center position has been dominating the Connecticut Sun. And against her ex-mates, playing like the MVP all-star that we know she is, yeah, give me Jonquel again to get it done. 2 long shots for this game, and going off of the fact that I mentioned the pick and roll game, give me a first basket split between Sabrina Ionescu and Jonquel Jones. I'm throwing half a unit. I'm splitting on both of them. You can get Jonquel Jones at plus 350 at FanDuel and Sabrina Ionescu at a very healthy plus 950, and it's as low as plus 600 over at Caesars. With this New York Liberty team, the majority of the season, what we've been capitalizing on is them winning the tip, throwing the ball to Brianna Stewart on the elbow, and her dumping it down low to Jonquel Jones, and having the option of Jonquel getting the post up or Brianna taking it and go for a jump shot or a quick layup. But what I've observed over the last couple games is the Liberty are running a different version of this play. It's Vandersloot handing off to Ionescu running a two-woman game with Jonquel Jones on the post up. So I'm taking both of them on the first basket. Think the Liberty win the tip. We just need the shot to go in. I think you're going to see one of these two nail in the first basket, and we'll see if we can keep this hot trend going. We've hit Marina Mabry first basket. We've hit Cheyenne Parker first basket. Let's see if we can get a third one in as many tries. And my other long shot for this game is a play that I love because I just mentioned the fact that Jonquel Jones has been a force and a menace since that All-Star break. I mean, she's come back and looked the part of a different player. She just looks healthier. Love the fact that we can see Jonquel Jones really come into her own. But her double-double in a win is plus 470. I love the Liberty in this game. I think that they've won the first two matchups against the Sun because they're a better team. They match up better, and they have the rest advantage. So I turn towards the fact that if Jonquel can do what she does and the Liberty win, plus 470 is a beautiful number. Love the Liberty in this matchup in our first one of the night. Our second one of the night is between the Indiana Fever and the Seattle Storm. The Fever picked up their 9th win last time out with a victory over the Phoenix Mercury, and the Storm looking to get back into the winning column after losing in Chicago versus the Sky. Now, tonight is a special night. It is Jewell Loyd on Kobe Bryant Day. Say less. It's the Gold Mamba, playing in honor of someone who was her mentor, her friend, someone she looked up to and admired on the court and off the court. Shared special moments together, and earlier today, the Los Angeles Lakers announced that they will be unveiling the Kobe Bryant statue this season coming up on 2/8/24 versus Denver. We know the significance of those numbers. Kobe Bryant, GG. This is a big night for Jewell Loyd, and I think that she's going to be playing in honor of her mentor, and she is the Gold Mamba, the leading scorer in the W, going up against a team that allow the most threes per game in the W at 6 to guards, and you're going to see that she's going to do what she's done in past matchups versus this Fever team. Dominate, get her own shot from the perimeter, put upwards of 4 or 5 3-pointers, get inside to the lane, what is a weak interior. I love Jewell Loyd. There's a reason why if you go on her Instagram account, she's got one photo that's been pinned for the last couple years, and it's a photo of her and Kobe Bryant. Jewell Loyd, the Gold Mamba, is going to put on a masterclass tonight in Indiana, and I can't wait to see it. My second play for this game, and I love it. It's Nalyssa Smith, over 7.5 rebounds, jumped up to 8.5 boards. If you're not following on Twitter, please give me a follow because when these lines drop, I'm on them pretty quickly. And we saw this one open at 7.5. And just look at the fact of last game. We were on Nalyssa Smith's rebounds at 6.5 at minus 125 against Phoenix. And it was a game where I pointed out if Nalyssa's playing those 25 minutes, she's going to dominate. That's what she did. She grabbed 11 boards. This is what she does. She's an offensive rebound force. She can grab double-digit rebounds when she's going strong. So with the fact that Nalyssa's back to her full allotment of minutes, got 32 minutes last game, I think she's going to do what she did last time against this Storm team and grab a lot of rebounds. She grabbed 14 in total in their June 23rd matchup. And in this game, it's a matchup where the Storm give up the second most offensive rebounds in the W. The number's currently at 8.5. I would take it there as well. I think that you're going to see Nalyssa Smith in a game that should be pretty fast-paced and fun out in Indiana versus the Storm and the Fever. Give me her rebounds. I think she gives us perhaps a double-double as well tonight. Our third game of the night is the Las Vegas Aces traveling out to Chicago to play against the Sky. It is a 3-play game for me. Whenever it's the Aces, I got to load up. I got 3 plays. I got a bunch of leans. My first play of the game features the birthday girl, Kelsey Plum. Her line is opened at 17.5 points. And Kelsey, when she sees Chicago, she sees red. Dominant against this Sky team historically. A player that can get her own shot from 3, can navigate inside the lane. They don't really have the matchup for her. It'll be Marina Mabry and at times Courtney Williams on her. I think Kelsey, you're going to see the pivot spot where last game, it was the A'ja Wilson experience. 53 amazing points and a masterful performance. So I see the Sky paying more attention to her. I think you see Kelsey Plum score maybe 20, 22 points in this one and get it done. Be dominant. Hit threes. Dish it out. Speaking of dishing out, we're back on Chelsea Gray's assist at 6.5. It opened at 6.5 at -130. It's jumped up to 7.5. I like it at 7.5 as well. This is a matchup, once again, like the last game for the Aces against the Dream. Over the course of the last 10 games, pace, Aces number 1, Sky are 5th. So Chelsea Gray being that little masterful point guard who can really dish it out on the break, going up against a team that gives up the most dimes in the W. Love Chelsea to get it done. 6.5 is the number we took it at. Don't blame me if you don't want to take it at 7.5, but I would take it there as well. And our third play of this game features a player who's been pretty frustrating, but given the history against this Aces team, given the fact that she tends to be a big-time player, especially when she's going against headliners, give me Kahleah to get over 16.5 points. The number open at -105. It's around -146, I want to say. Love that 16.5 number. 2 matchups this year versus the Aces, 18 points and 37 total. Kahleah is a player, when she goes up against Jackie Young, is a handful. She can get to that mid-range, can hit the 3-point shot. We just need Kahleah to do what she does and to play 2 halves of basketball. We've seen her have great first halves, have 12 points at the break, 11 points at the break. Kahleah is going to bounce out of this at some point. She can't stay down in that 14, 15-point range forever. I think tonight you see Kahleah give you a 20-point performance. Give me the 16.5 points. I think she comes through. I had another play for this game. It was A'ja Wilson's rebounds that opened at 8.5 but jumped up to 9.5. It opened at 8.5 plus 100. Now it's at 9.5. I love it at 8.5. 9.5 is a coin flip, so I won't give it out officially. I think it'll hit, but it's a coin flip for me. Other lean for this game, I like Courtney Williams to dish out 5.5 assists. Aces allowing the 3rd most assists in the W over the course of the last 10 games. And Courtney is a demon at home with the assists. She didn't cover for us last time, but an amazing track record. One final game of the night, no official plays because we don't have the full news on the injury report. It is the Minnesota Lynx. It is the Dallas Wings. And in the last game, we called out the fact that it was a trap spot for Dallas. Minnesota came through with the win. We gave out that Nalyssa Kahleah 25 plus the win. I didn't take it, but hopefully someone out there did. So there's a matchup where I think you're going to see the Wings take it to them. I love that first half spread at -3.5. I'm just waiting on the Satu Sabli news, but I'll probably get there on that. And there's a game where you're going to see Arike Ogunbowale shoot threes. And you're going to see Kayla McBride shoot threes. We were on both of them last game. And I think one of them goes over their total of 2.5. Not sure which one, but I love the Wings in this spot to take it to the Lynx and really assert themselves. Also of note in this game, if the Lynx win this game, we cashed that season total under I gave at the All-Star break. The Lynx were at over 16.5. We just need one more win for the rest of the season to get some cash. So I think Dallas gets it done, but I won't be upset if the Lynx want to decide to win that 17th game tonight. And finally, the fun of the action, our long shots of the day. We gave out our first 2. The first one being the 2 New York Liberty players with Jonquel Jones and Sabrina Ionescu to get the first basket. Jonquel Jones to get a double-double and win at plus 470. And I'll give you my 3-legger, and hopefully we can get some cash. So the 3 players I outlined that I love tonight. Jonquel Jones, out in Connecticut, the former MVP against her ex-mates. Jewell Loyd on Kobe Bryant Day, putting in 25. Heck, I played all these up to 20, 30, and 25 I could, but none of those lines are available. And finally, Kelsey Plum on her birthday to get 20-plus points. You add it all together. We'll see if we can smack something nice tonight. But that'll do it for us here today in the W. Thank you for tuning in. As always, please remember to like the video, comment, and subscribe, and let me know. What do you think? But most of all tonight, let's have some fun.